Hi there, fellow wanderers. In this episode, I will be talking about Jaisalmer, places you can visit, details about entry fee and other costs. Before I reached Jaisalmer, I got a chance to see Jaipur, even though it was for half a day. I got a chance to see Hawa Mahal, both at night and early in the morning. 10 rupees is the entry fee and it's open throughout the week from 9 am to 4:30 pm. Next up, before I headed for Jaisalmer, was Patrika Gate. It's a majestic marvel, opulent series of gates which is a popular spot for photo enthusiasts. Parking space is available free of cost, entry is free and it's open 24 hours. Take my advice, you will get an unrestricted view before 8 am and I'm sure you won't be disappointed. To the viewers who want to drive down to Jaisalmer, there is something for you guys at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around for that. Now the question is, how do you reach Jaisalmer? Well, there are three options. One is by train. There is a railway station which is just 5 minutes away from the city. You can take a flight. The airport is just 20 minutes away from the center. Or the viewers who want to drive down, you can do that from Jaipur like how I did. But the drive takes around 9 hours, and if you want to drive down all the way from Delhi, that takes around 14 hours. Every major city in Rajasthan has one fort which is the highlight, and Jaisalmer is no different. The Jaisalmer fort, one of the very few living forts in the world with 8,000 people residing, is the second oldest fort built in the 12th century. After you reach the fort, park your vehicle for the whole day for a fixed charge of just 60 rupees. There are two options that you can choose from. You can hire a guide if you're interested in the history of the place, or you can walk all the way up. There is, however, no fixed rate to hire a guide, but feel free to bargain with them. I took an auto rickshaw and went straight to my first attraction, which was the Jain Temple. The Jain Temple, or temples as it is known, because there are 7 of them inside the fort. These temples served as the most important religious attractions in Jaisalmer. They are famous for their Dilwara style paintings and architecture predominant in the medieval era. Not just the facade, the interior of the temple is infused with intricate carvings carved out of yellow sandstone and white marble. There is no entry fee for the temple, but you will have to shell out 30 rupees if you want to click photos with your phone or your camera. If you are interested in looking at priceless antiques and original household items that were used in the 15th century, visit the museum known as Baa-Ri-Haveli, which roughly translates to the Haveli of the Big Brother. It's right next to the Jain Temple and the entry fee is just 50 rupees. Traverse through tiny lanes to Patwon Haveli. History says that this Haveli was the first and the largest in Jaisalmer. 50 rupees is the ticket cost. Don't miss the intricate architecture on display inside the Haveli. go to the highest point inside the Haveli and see the vast expanse of the desert stretching into an abyss. Next up is Nathmalgi Haveli, the house of the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Jaisalmer. Built by two Muslim brothers, the architecture on the walls of the Haveli is a confluence of Rajput and Islamic style. The palace is open for the public and there is no entry fee, but the family staying inside sell paintings and memoirs. Make sure to go and check it out. The next attraction in this trip, and my absolute favorite, was Gadisar Lake. This man-made lake was built in the 12th century. There is no entry fee for this place, but you will have to shell out 60 rupees for parking. Guides are not available here, but you can ask your guide at the fort to take you to the lake and explain the history. The best time to visit this lake is between October and March. If you have time to spare, you should visit the desert camp in summer. I can assure you that you won't be disappointed. It is a 1-hour drive from the main city. I had booked a jeep safari well in advance, paid 500 for an hour, went and sat on the sand dunes and witnessed the sunrise. You will find the link to book the jeep safari in the description below. If you are planning to drive down to Jaisalmer, here are a few tips for you guys. The drive from Delhi to Jaipur takes 4.5 hours approximately, with 3 tolls coming your way. The first toll is at Manesar, the second toll is at Shahjahanpur, and the final toll before you enter Jaipur is Manoharpura. Jaipur to Jaisalmer is a 9-hour drive. The first toll plaza is at a place called Ramdevara, the second at Lathi. Just for your information, there are 4 toll plazas on the way to Jaisalmer. The first 2 toll plazas have FASTag enabled lanes, but the next 2 toll plazas you will have to pay in cash. With this, it brings us to the end of this video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Any feedback would be much appreciated. Until next time, it's goodbye.